everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. It's February. Time is flying. I'm still in awe of that after all this time. But nevertheless, we're doing the full moon in Leo. And I got my list here. We're on Pisces. And Pisces. How is this full moon in Leo going to affect you? Now, let's just talk about Leo for a second. Leo loves attention, adulation. They have to be admired. They like to be center stage. But they don't like criticism. And this Leo moon, well, Leos are very passionate. Leo is fire. So they are good at initiating things. So Pisces, how is it going to affect you in this cycle? And what I pulled first for you, Pisces, is the 5 of air. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button, okay? What I picked here is the 5 of air. And the 5 of air, the way it's depicted here is, I don't know if you can see, but there's a guy, somebody back there with a gun on the birds. So there's a sense of being watched. Or that people are competing with you on your path to success. So this is an urge to be mindful not to get in any conflict. You know, air is of the mind, your intellect. What are you thinking? And since this full moon is going to have an impact on your money, in a sense, your finances, your taxes, merging, are you sharing resources with another? Like, say, if you live in an apartment, you have to share rent with someone. So there's a sense here, like, be mindful of getting in conflict. But what makes you feel comfortable and secure needs to be balanced with the attention of others. So with this right here, be mindful, because people are watching you. And it could be for good or bad. So be mindful of getting in conflicts. This is also an invitation to, if you've had some conflict, maybe to just apologize. Because the longer you brood about it, the more you prove you were right, or more challenging the relationship can become. Be willing to maybe make amends. So if this is like because this is also affecting your intimacy, your goals. So, you know, if you, like, say if this is a work relationship, it's not, you know, some people click and some people don't, you know. But maybe you may have to just compromise a little. And nobody said you have to give up how you think or feel. But sometimes you do what you have to do just to get along, because you have to focus on your own goals. And since this has a big impact on your money, you know, or even in the merging of your relationships. Merging of relationships. So if you merge relationships, you're merging money. I'm going back to the roommate. If you have a roommate, you're merging money to pay the rent and utilities. If you're in a loving relationship, see, all this is like intimacy. There, you know, when it gets to money, it gets. And with this Leo fire, we don't want to initiate any unnecessary, undue conflict. So this is why I see we have pulled the High Priestess here. Because, you know, the High Priestess is about using your intuition, your sacred knowledge, and it's of the subconscious mind. You're probably getting messages here And so it's like she's like clearing the path so that you'll be able to think clearly and make conscious decisions. You know, she's clearing your subconscious so that you can make a conscious decision. Now, Pisces, you're the one who gets 2 cards when it came to this sector right here. You also got the 7 of Cups. Okay? And with the 7 of Cups, be mindful that your ego is not pulling you in a particular direction, because this is about opportunities. You have some choices here, but you need to be careful. That's why you need to sweep that subconscious mind here. Sweep it clean so that you can make clear decisions, because something that looked good, once you really look at it, is not. It's not what you want. So don't be impulsive. Make sure you have your ego in check, because this is a reflection of wishful thinking. I wish, you know. And Pisces, you could be Pisces, you know, dreamers. You know, we can get caught up in the illusion, and we do not want that to happen, because when we make a decision, because we've cleared our conscience here, we want to make a decision that's just right for you, Pisces. What is just right for you, not for the other person. This is about making a decision that's right for you. This is also like sometimes, you know, the shiny new thing. Some object, some bauble. Maybe there's something you got your eye on. Again, it's time to focus on one thing that'll move you closer to your goal and resist the temptation. Resist temptations. And that brings us to the King of Swords. Now, the King is the king, right? He has mental clarity. So this is bring yourself into that mental clarity. You're clearing your subconscious. You're not falling into the trap of wishful thinking, so that you can have mental clarity here. This is about using your intellectual power. And the king is, the king. He's about, what are you going to achieve? This clarity of mind and how you can perceive the truth in a situation and take the lead in your own life. This is the king is encouraging you to be intellectual, to be logical. Or maybe this king right here is an attorney. Maybe you need to see an attorney or some type of professional advisor. But the message from Spirit is you do not need to deal with an argument directly. One, you know you already can win. But rather to direct your efforts towards a more profitable emotional objective. So don't argue with people, because see right here, you know they're watching you right here, right? This Five of Swords, you know they're watching you. And these are people who are competing with you on your path. So don't get into any conflict. Don't fall into any illusion. Clear your subconscious mind. So you step right here with mental clarity, and you're going to be using your intellectual power. And you're not going to waste your time arguing with nobody, because you're going to be doing you. Now, I did pull a chakra card. I think this is so interesting. I pulled a chakra card. And this is the root chakra. See, Pisces, this is all about give and take. What makes you feel comfortable and secure? What needs to be balanced? Your attention to others' needs and comforts. You know you got to handle. You know, if you don't pay your rent, you give your money up to someone else, you'll be homeless, and they're going to be like, daggone, I feel bad for you. And see, this is a situation. This is to reinforce you have to secure your own foundation. Okay? So it's a good time to clear up some debts if you owe money, taxes, and all that kind of stuff. Anything financial or any otherwise. You may be in a position now where you know, you might be forced to handle some stuff. Because this is the cycle. This is why you cannot, it is encouraged that you be mindful and don't fall into illusion and balance your needs against others' needs, because you have to handle yourself, because something could come up, so you could all of a sudden have a large outlay of cash, and you're going to be sure because you're too busy helping other people. I'm just saying, this is why this card came up. This card is to let you know that you are more than you think you are. This is maybe to a degree, maybe there's some things in the past you just need to leave behind. It's like, are you trying to recapture a past that just isn't? The past is the past. You may discover again that you're more than you think you are. Or are you seeking to keep or hold on to something that is less than you deserve? Food for thought. Food for thought. I like the way this is pictured here, because you see how that spirit is in the background there? You have spirit and the moon, and there's a heart. This is like an awakening in yourself. Now, in the past, you may not have been fully prepared to face some facts, but now you have to face some facts. So be willing to take the journey regardless of the outcome. Get ready to handle your commitments, your responsibilities. So if anything financial comes up right now, whatever's going on, whoever you're trying to help, but you have to do you, and doing you, you're going to discover you are far more stronger. You're going to discover that you have far more gifts, and you can handle more than you think you can. Just be mindful. Don't fall into some type of illusion here, because there's going to be opportunities, but you have to make sure your subconscious mind is clear so that you can step forward with a clear intellectual focus direction. Because you're being watched. There's people who probably are competing with you. You also know that regardless of all the stuff going around, you have to maintain some balance and equilibrium. And this is what I got here, the tree. When opportunity is greeted with enthusiasm, success increases naturally. So, for you to be enthusiastic about things that are coming in the future, I urge you, Pisces, if you have any debts or things that need to be handled, this will be the perfect time to settle them. So this King of Swords here, if this means going to some financial advisor to get your finances in order, do so. And handle things with balance and equilibrium. And this is about, you had that friend that, they want to borrow $10. You ain't got it. You got to handle your own business right now. And doing so, and you got 2 trees also. Love and tenderness prepare you to enjoy the benefits of a new opportunity. Blessings. There's blessings in handling your business. And this is also blessings when you handle your business, and you may find that people are leaning on you for support, financial or otherwise. And you'll have to say, as much as I'd love to help you, right now I have something on my plate I got to handle for myself. Handle your business. And discover, and when you handle that, you're making your foundation more secure. Handle your business, and you're going to find out that you have more power than you even realized you did. Just don't fall into any illusions, get rich schemes, and be mindful of looking at all opportunities clearly. Pisces. Handle your business, okay? All right. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment down below. This is Sister Omi. Peace.